Do you ever wonder what it means to actually have a consultation call with DBR Bookkeeping? Well, here in this video, we're going to talk about what to expect in a consultation call with me, Dr. Bryan Raya, and DBR Bookkeeping. So first of all, I want to discuss what is a consultation call. It is a free or paid meeting where individuals can ask questions, get expert advice, and explore whether a service or solution is right for them. So what happens on these consultation calls? First of all, you share what's going on in your business or your life, depending on what the business or industry is. The provider, which is the bookkeeper in my case, or coach, consultant, or whatever that industry may be, they're going to listen to what you have to say, and then they're going to offer insights so that you can both determine next steps for you on either side. Maybe that could be a free resource, a proposal, or another call. Whatever it may be, they'll explore those next steps. And then most of the time, these consultation calls are no pressure to buy. Really, it's a clarity call. You might have also heard of these discovery calls to discover whether this is a good fit for you or not. And they should not be a hard sell. So whenever you see a consultation call out there, go in there with an open mind to just kind of seek clarity and get information for you as an individual or your business. So next, what and who is the DBR Bookkeeping consultation call perfect for? I love talking with coaches, consultants, freelancers, agencies, and really anybody in the service-based business owners and industries. I also love just talking to anybody who's just running a business, not just service-based, but who just needs some clarity on with their numbers. Also, entrepreneurs who are using or thinking of using QuickBooks Online. This also could be contractors who are 1099 employees or self-employed people, business owners who are unsure if their bookkeeping is accurate or up to date. Consultation is not good for is people only looking to file or do their taxes. This call is really about strategy and clarity and not really quick fixes on filing or taxes. So what are we going to cover on the call? Well, we'll do a quick little intro on what you do, where your business at, maybe what your goals of your business would be. Financially, we're going to start talking more about like what systems you're doing to track your finances. If you're using QuickBooks Online, maybe spreadsheets, or maybe other bookkeeping accounting software. Where your business is at as far as revenue, your team, your goals. Do you have any employees? Is it just you? All those type of questions just about the state of your business and how confident you feel about your numbers and your finances. And then where you potentially might feel stuck or confused in your business. And don't worry, we're going to go at your pace. This isn't a sales pitch. Really, it's just a strategy chat. So in order for me to kind of help you the best and give you the best insights, here are a few questions I'll probably ask you. First, what is your bookkeeping system? Are you using QuickBooks Online or anything else? Next, how often do you check your numbers? Or is it just once a year during tax season? I'll also ask if your books are up to date. And are we dealing with some type of chaos of issues where you have not done bookkeeping in years? When I say, are your books up to date? Really, I'm looking at the end of last month. So whether that end of last month was a few days ago or even 3-4 weeks ago, that's when I say up to date. It doesn't need to be up to date like as of literally today or yesterday. Next is, are you confident with your reports and that they're accurate? Especially if you're using QuickBooks Online, you open those reports and you're like, yep, that looks and right from at least kind of just an estimates or maybe from your other resources and bank statements. If they're not, then also that confidence level. And then lastly is maybe what are your biggest financial headache right now for you and your business? Now, we also might chat about some other business strategies and topics because, again, I'm a small business owner, an entrepreneur, and so I have touched a lot of different things. So other areas that I love to talk about and my expertise is offer development and pricing strategy for your services or products. Next is lead generation and networking strategy. I also do a lot of content creation, including stuff like this video. I'm also very active on Facebook and YouTube and LinkedIn, and we can talk about how to do those things with content, overall small business growth strategy, and then lastly, how I've used podcasting and publishing and what you can do to build authority in your industry and niche. Well, I would like to note that I am a U.S. Army veteran, a musician, and a former college professor. So I'm very eclectic with a lot of things that we can discuss within our consultation call. So what are you going to walk away with after meeting with me for 30 minutes? First, we'll get some clarity of where your finances stand right now. You also might get some tools and suggestions, and some habits, even some quick fixes that we can maybe implement even by the end of that call. Even if you don't hire me, it's still a lot of good value. You might get an invite to join the DBR Bookkeeping Online Community if you're doing DIY, do-it-yourself bookkeeping, and you're just looking to train and learn how financial management works better. If you are using QuickBooks Online, I offer a free QuickBooks Online review. You'll maybe share access to get on there and maybe schedule another appointment. So after the review, I can give you some insights. And then lastly is no matter what we do, is we're going to plan for next steps. Whether that's with bookkeeping, whether it's consultation, maybe it's directing you to the community, maybe it's other resources of what you might need. We will also cover potential referrals for other products and services that might be beneficial for your business. As I mentioned before, I do a lot of networking. I talk to a lot of businesses, and I know a lot of resources that are not my specialty that I can probably direct you to. I'd like to offer this quick little bonus slide is on to ask a bookkeeper. So if you're going to a consultation call, here's the questions that you can ask me or anybody you might be talking to when it comes to bookkeeping services. How do you help service-based businesses like mine? Or if you're not a service-based business, maybe your industry. Specifically ask about your industry and what they know and do, and see if they maybe understand it. And sometimes they don't, that's okay. There might be some nuances. Next, you're going to also ask them about what is their approach to financial strategy, or are they just doing data entry? All bookkeepers are a little bit different, and they might have different methods, so you want to ask them about that. You can ask them about QuickBooks and what their experience with that, or maybe other software that they have, maybe setups or cleanups or monthly. All bookkeepers are different, as that some bookkeepers only do cleanups, while some bookkeepers don't do setups at all, while others might do setups and consultations. Ask those questions on actually what services they provide. You can also ask them what kind of ROI or return on investment they can get on their bookkeeping for you and their business, and see how they can implement and be part of your overall financial management and team processes. And lastly, you want to ask them what their methods are and what their approach is, maybe different from another tax pro or bookkeeping pro, just to see what they're doing, because again, as mentioned many times, every bookkeeper is different with various backgrounds and experience. Bookkeeping is more than numbers. It's about peace of mind. It's about having a second set of eyes on your money and your business. It's also about giving your CPA the tools they need to save you money legally, with having the right financial documents, and having that bookkeeper can help mentor you on what to have ready for your CPA when it comes time for those meetings. And then lastly, it's not about being alone in your business anymore. Especially if you're a solo entrepreneur, you might feel like you're doing all the different tasks. Even talking to me for a little bit and creating a relationship with me or other bookkeepers or other professionals in general, you just don't feel alone, and you can get some insights for your business. Bookkeeping is the foundation of your financial management. So make sure that you're taking bookkeeping seriously for you and your business. What can you do in this free consultation? It's 30 minutes, it's no pressure, it's full of value, and it's just a chance for us to connect and see what we can do to help with our businesses, and how I can help you with any type of my knowledge that I can provide for you. So if you are ready to start doing business right, go ahead and check out my website, dbrbookkeeping.com. You can schedule a call there, or there's probably a link from this video that you can check out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.